Whatever my mother's looking for is always behind her. I've noticed that. It never fails. Whatever she can't find is always where her ass is. I'm upstairs and she's screaming, "Where the hell is whatever it is?" And I'm just like, "Mom, just turn around." They say mothers have eyes in the back of their heads. Well, yeah, right. My mother has trouble with the two in the front. Once she was like, "I smell fire," and she started sniffing, and the garbage can was on fire right where her butt was. She just never turned around. We took this family vacation recently to Rapid City, South Dakota, which even the name Rapid City is pretty funny. We tried to act like a family, only we all just based it off of like TV shows. The trouble was we all used different TV shows. So for my mom, it was like Bill Cosby, where the wife is some signified doctor. And for my dad, it was like Home Improvement. And for me, it was like Roseanne. So it was like 3 shows were playing at once. It was pretty bad. I wish my brother were still alive. I miss him bad. We fought like dogs, but when he died, it was like when a kid jumps off the seesaw real fast without telling you and you're the one left up in the air. I hate that he died. I just hate it. Once he gave me this dirty picture he got from Joey DeFlorio, this tough kid at school. It was really small, this picture. It was like black and white and all, and my brother said it was a real picture of people doing it, that Joey took himself, even though it was like printed on newspaper or something. Anyhow, I still have that picture, and it's like my brother whispering in my ear, laughing. So there we are in Rapid City, and my parents want to see Mount Rushmore. You know that. That's like that rock or mountain or whatever it is with those men's heads carved into it. They're like movie stars or whatnot. They had pictures of it posted all over the little dump we were staying in, and it just reminded me of those Siamese twins that have one body and a bunch of different heads. Like, that must have been hell. But at least maybe one of them would have the sense to turn around and look at their collective ass if the garbage can was on fire. So my mother wanted to see these Siamese twins real bad, right? So I just said, like, I got my period and, like, wanted to stay in bed all day and maybe I'd meet them there later. They trooped off with their cameras and binoculars and Dad's Imodium pills, and there I was by myself. It felt really good, but kind of scary too, because I started remembering everything. Remembering stuff is like a burglar. It just breaks in, even if you've got the door locked and you're like sleeping or whatever. I got the picture out and I remembered it like laying on my brother's desk where he used to cut up all his stuff. He had all these knives and like weird equipment that he used to dice up the fruits and vegetables, as he called it. And he had all these sandwich bags and scales, and he used to weigh the stuff on scales, and he used to cut up other stuff with like aspirin and just like stuff around the house, and people used to come over all the time. And my mom just thought, God, he has a lot of friends. This little quickie mart right behind her back. Put the picture in my back pocket and went downstairs. There was this cute guy with an earring in his nose, or a nose ring in his ear, I guess you're supposed to say, and he had a short shirt on and cargo pants. It was kind of hot. And I just wasn't feeling normal because I was thinking about my brother, and I just dragged my finger across his stomach as I walked by, and Jesus, was he shocked. I walked right out of that little dump and onto some trolley car, and it took me to the Siamese twins. Sure enough, there were my parents, binoculars in hand, squinting to see those assholes carved into the mountain. I just thought of that game me and Kip used to play. Rock, paper, scissors, because I thought if I could make that picture bigger and put it over those assholes' heads, I would win, hands down. Because paper beats rock. Paper always beats rock. It's just so endlessly cool, because in a way it makes no sense, but the rule still stands. It just stands, and you could see my parents couldn't see the heads that well because they were adjusting their binoculars. The funny thing was, those heads, the idiots, were reflected perfectly right on the glass behind them. They just never turned around. And I just started laughing and crying, and I just started screaming, "Mom, turn around! Just turn around, Mom. That's why they sent me here. Just turn around."